What is going on, fellow outlaws? Outlaw Gary here, and in today's video, for the first time ever, we have a Red Dead Online update. This is the first and the biggest Red Dead Online update that includes so many content changes and features that I never thought that I would ever actually make this video. Finally, we have a Red Dead Online update that makes Red Dead Online seem like there's a future. So if you guys are excited, be sure to drop the video a like. Today is a perfect day to come back to Red Dead Online and play the brand new update with everything that the game has to offer. In this video, we are covering everything that the update includes, as well as going over all the new patch notes and key changes. Throughout today and tomorrow and this week, I'll be covering everything this update has to offer, including secret missions, secret things they changed and tweaked, and everything you may not know about the patch. So if you guys are excited, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Click that little bell to stay notified so it sends notifications to your phone every time I upload. And oh my god, journey is just beginning and Red Dead Online future is looking so bright. So without further ado, let's get into all the news because there is a ton of it. Now, today I did not expect to wake up and see a Red Dead Online update. Not even a little bit. Today is such a random day. It's the 14th of May, and I really expected them to drop something later in June or towards the end of May. But of course, Rockstar came out swinging this morning with a brand new patch, title update 1.09. for PS4 and Xbox One. Pretty much there is brand new content in Red Dead Online, and something I would have never been able to say a month ago. But let's address all the new things. In today's new update, Red Dead Online brings a host of new gameplay, including cooperative story missions, free roam activities, and the addition of poker, alongside a range of updates and improvements that strengthen and stabilize the foundational world of the Red Dead Online experience. A massive thank you to everyone who participated during the beta period. Your feedback has been instrumental in helping us fine-tune the game so far. With many of your suggestions implemented in today's update, we will continue to implement more of your feedback in future updates to come. Like I said early in the beginning of the video, this is just the beginning, Rockstar says. The future of Red Dead Online not only includes continued improvements to the core elements of the world to make every aspect of the game fun for all kinds of players, but also brand new experiences that establish a deeper, more immersive connection to the world and your character. The missions that you play and the story of Red Dead Online continues with the saga of revenge by Jessica Leclerc, and the new missions both include honorable and dishonorable players in a land of opportunities. After the epic showdown in Fort Mercer that concluded the last series of missions, players will help Miss Leclerc get closer to the truth behind the murder of her husband. In the honorable gunslinger path, you gotta battle Del Lobo's gang and help Marshal Tom Dave save Valentine and of course his own neck. In the outlaw strand, you have to outwit lawmen to assist Samson Finch in a highway robbery and pull off daring high-stakes theft at the Saint Denis Bank. That's right, a bank robbery. Both paths leads to rendezvous in Blackwater with a dangerous adversary. So in this update, we received a small bank job, which is freaking awesome. Well, I guess a big bank job because Saint Denis is like the biggest bank. We also got a slew of brand new free roam missions that expand into characters you may be familiar with from the story. I'm super excited to showcase this picture right here that shows you some very familiar faces of the brother and sister that are also lovers. We have brand new story missions in online that are very familiar to you from the story. So that is super, super exciting because you get to bring your posse to meet characters like the Thomas the Skiff Captain down in the bayou or the bayou, and also the Aberdeen pig farmers. So this is gonna be really, really awesome. New characters are gonna be appearing soon. So this is just something that I can really, really look forward to, because Freeroam, like we've always talked about, has always felt very dry and dead until this newest update. I can't wait to show you guys all the new things across the week. It's gonna be a very, very exciting week, and hopefully you guys all look forward to it because it's gonna be a good one. On top of that, we also have Posse vs. Posse Challenges, which is competitive fishing. I know a lot of you guys love fishing. They now have on demand in a 1 of 3 new Posse verse challenges that can be triggered that include the biggest fish challenge, bird shooting contest, and herb picking contest. So that seems very fun. I feel like we can do some really cool stuff here on the channel with those 3 things. I am so looking forward to all these things. On top of that, we also have dynamic events happening. As you make your way across the frontier, you may happen across townsfolk and travelers in need of assistance or opportunities to prey on lone riders. Stay sharp and keep an eye out. Many of these encounters offer XP, honor, cash, and even gold rewards. So now there is events in Red Dead Online that you can run into that are like your stranger missions in single player that really help you feel like the game is more alive, whether it's saving a random lady that needs help or helping a guy that's trying to run from the law. Any of these opportunities are possible with the new dynamic events, and I cannot be more excited for what is to come, because dudes, this is just the beginning. Like, we finally have a full-fledged huge update that is more than just what meets the eye, and it's crazy. This is a large-scale update that you can be excited about. Another thing you can be excited about is we finally have poker. Poker was one of the biggest things that we wanted to see to come to Red Dead Online, and we finally have it. Even though it's something so small and all they had to do is flip a switch on, it feels like. We finally have poker. Visit poker tables at towns and outposts across the map to challenge your friends at a private or invite-only game of Hold'em. Raise the stakes and take a seat where buy-ins and rewards are even higher. The poker tables sit up to 6 players, and they're available in Blackwater, Saint Denis, Tumbleweed, Valentine's, and Flatneck Station. So good stuff. Next up, we're not done yet. We have a brand new Showdown Mode. Now the new Showdown Mode is Overrun. Mark your territory and lay claim to as much land as possible, making your way behind enemy lines and capture your territory while defending what's yours. Whoever holds the most land at the end of the Showdown Mode wins. It's pretty much like capture the land. If you have the most area, you win. It's similar to the GTA 5 game mode Paint, I believe it was, or Paint It Up or something like that, where you have to like use your car and drive in the most area and paint the most land. Similar to this Overrun game mode, but a little bit different. We also have a brand new revolver, the Lamat Revolver, clothing and more. It's a 9-round revolver chamber and a secondary barrel for single buckshot rounds. So you can switch between rapid fire bullets or a devastating shotgun shell on the fly, which is making that the most powerful revolver in the game. With 9 rounds and a shotgun shot with this revolver, I don't know how you won't be using this. I'll have more showcasing gameplay later on. I just want to get this video out to you guys as fast as possible, showcasing or talking about all the new things. And then later on today, tomorrow, and this week, we'll have a showcase of everything, literally everything. So I'm super excited about that. There's also more clothing and emotes available in the game. So all players who jump into Red Dead Online this week will receive 15 gold bars and a 25% increase of XP on a Land of Opportunity missions, as well as Freeroam missions, Showdown missions, races, and Freeroam events. Treasure hunters will also find 25% extra cash and gold chests in all chests, so that's pretty awesome. And all Ultimate Edition owners will get a gift of $100 and the throat slit emote for free. So that's me. I'm super happy about that, actually. As Rockstar detailed in the past, we have a ton of new stuff that they had promised us in the past, which is playing styles. And this update brings a new addition to how you interact with players. It's a new playing style that allows you to counter griefers better. So it allows you to ignore griefers, minimizing PvP and maximizing your PvE experience. So you playing around in the world, allowing you to free roam as much as possible without being bothered by enemy players, is something that a lot of us wanted to see, and that's what the new playing styles allow. The new offensive play style sets a default, and it's how most players would traditionally act with one another in free roam. So this is the offensive playing style. And then you have the defensive playing style, is for those players who would rather enjoy the free roam aspects instead of engaging in conflict and PvP with other players. It's designed to let other players know that you don't want to tangle with them, and will minimize opportunities for griefing against them, as well as you being able to grief people. So this new defensive mode will be what you need to use if you don't want to be griefed at all. These players in defensive mode will have a shield icon on the minimap and will also take reduced types of damage from anyone that shoots them, cannot be lassoed, melee attacked, executed, or targeted with auto aim. Defensive players will also be excluded from being targeted in PvP related missions and more. So that's pretty awesome. Players that also attack defensive players will receive hefty penalties via the hostility system, and if you initiate conflict while in defensive mode, you'll instantly be pulled out of defensive mode and put into offensive mode. So that is pretty freaking awesome. Today's awesome update also include the new hostility system, which is a brand new player radar that increases visibility improvements introduced in February, but this is also to mitigate more griefing type of behavior. So Rockstar came out like really with everything that they have ever discussed in every update in this update. Like anything they have ever thought of coming out with, they have now come out with. Like this is a really big update. You guys can probably tell from all the things I'm talking about. This is like the update to come back to. So if you're on the fence about Red Dead Online, now is the time. If you're still on the fence, check out all the videos I'll have today. It's gonna be a very long day. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I super look forward to it. On top of that, lots of different small balancing and improvements made. New control schemes, faster weapon swaps, removed auto aim, headshot tracking, daily challenges updates, new rewards, global signal timers, and a press charges feature. When a lower hostility player is killed without retaliating, they will have an option to press charges. So if somebody kills you and you didn't want to be killed, you can actually press charges against that person, which will enforce an increase on their attackers' hostility and bounty levels. Press charges is not available if you are a high hostility player or marked as an enemy to the player who killed you. So that's pretty awesome. You can now press charges against someone that has killed you. Increased gold payouts, which is pretty awesome. Starting for a limited time, players will receive 1 gold bar per rank they progress. So that's pretty huge. Yeah, I have some thoughts about that. I'm gonna hold off. We also have a brand new PlayStation Plus offer. If you have PlayStation Plus, great. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, you actually can play Red Dead Online for free until May 27th. So check it out. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, you can't afford it, you can now play PlayStation Online or Red Dead Online for free with this new update. We're wrapping up. This is almost the end. Tons of new stuff coming with the weeks and roads ahead. On May 28th, they have a brand new update coming, so look forward to that, which is really exciting. I'll try to get as much coverage for that as possible. Overall, dudes, big thanks to all of you guys that stuck with me for this update to even make it possible. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop with everything that's going on today. I'm going to have 3 videos coming out today, so be on the lookout. I love you, dudes. My God, tonight it's the time we've been waiting for. Let's go.